Hi there and welcome to a new JMedia One production. Yes. Today's feature will be a book presentation. Yeah, why not? And a very special one at that too. This is the photojournal guide to Marvel Comics by Ernst Gerber, Deluxe Limited Edition, no less, published in 1991. As some of you out there familiar with my comics-related postings here might guess, I belong to those guys very fond of the classic so-called House of Ideas, the Marvel comics of the 60s to the 90s. As a collector back then, without the internet, it was kind of hard to get the full picture of what had been printed, written and drawn, and by who exactly. So for many times you were ordering from mail order dealers blindly, without knowing if your favorite artist, for instance, had really drawn that certain unknown issue, or even how many issues had been published of a certain series. This book changed all that for me. Bought in 1993, I paid some 300 German marks, around 170 American bucks at the time I estimate, for it. Let's see what it got me. Hey, a signature by Stan Lee himself. Okay, Excelsior. My numbered copy is number 1397 of 2500 printed in total. Anybody else out there still has a copy of this edition? A nice introduction by Stan the Man himself, as well as a very interesting editorial section about collecting, grading techniques, storage, buying and selling, preservation, and so on and so forth. And the main thing, almost every single Marvel comic book cover ever published from the 50s to the late 80s, with a helpful credit section for the most collectible issues, including publication dates and artists' info. Well, a dream come true for me back then. I still today check some series out that may not have been completed in my collection yet. Truly a great source of information and for pure fun research purposes. To wrap up this video, nowadays you wouldn't believe how hard it was to acquire information and actual books for this strange hobby of collecting comics over here. When I started, only a handful of mail order services were available. No big conventions anywhere, fan press publications or price guides, very rare. But that was part of the thrill too, always discovering something new with each blind purchase. Found a copy of this edition on the web recently, by the way, offered for $500,000. Well, this copy you see here will hopefully not see any retailer's table in the near future, if I have some say in it. And hey, after so many hours of digging into it, again and again over the decades, it's certainly no near mint condition anyway. Well, keep on reading and rock on.